Update from developer Jeff Tegethoff. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we saw him at the dinner the other night.
He's everywhere. He was the
CVB
title
dinner.
sponsor of it.
Yeah.
Like, he's also the title sponsor of Winterfest coming up, where he's continually, giving to these nonprofits. As much as, I tried to kind of ask questions. At this point, it's really hard not to like what the guy's doing, and he sent over an update. There's a shootout announcement we'll get to here in a minute, but there's been some updates just in timeline, right, to Tegethoff's project.
Yeah, he says we intend to have the docks ready for the shootout in 2025. They are being assembled off-site currently, as well as some of the accompanying boardwalk and access for the Make-A-Wish ride alongside in that works. Okay, so even though things have been slowed down on the theme park and the hotel, they're still preparing to have everything ready for the shootout. Tegethoff says, I personally believe that the shootout is the single most important event to bring national and even global exposure to the lake area. And I think he's correct on that. I think the shootout is that big event. Now, the timeshare acquisitions, again, this is according to Tegethoff, the timeshare acquisitions and subsequent demolition process has delayed us a bit, as well as the winter weather, but we are still on pace to open the amusement park in late spring of 2026. So that would be next year, about a year from now.
Right.
I know they had talked originally about opening it up in 2025 this year. So that's been pushed back almost a whole year. And he says they do have rides that are, everything's being put together, but a lot of it is off-site. It's not there where the park is going to be. So if you drive by and you look at it and you don't see anything going on, he says, don't freak out. Actually, a lot of work is being done elsewhere.
He said at the CVB dinner that some of those big rides, they're being put together in sections, and other places will come in on massive trucks. Sections at a time will be loaded and pieced together, and it's going to be a sight to behold. Oh, sorry.
Well, no, and he said the hotel has been pushed back. The big Marriott, which is next door, has been pushed back a bit due to the timeshares. But now that we have those out of the way, we can blast out the rest of the rock and finish off the retaining walls. We are focused on an early 2027 opening for the hotel and the water park. And again, so that's been pushed back, because they originally were shooting for 2026. That's been pushed back a little bit as well, early 2027. He said the garage and the docks are being assembled offsite, so there's a lot happening behind the scenes that people cannot see. And he also said Jeffries Road will have lane closures for a few months once they start the garage assembly. You remember, they're going to have the big parking garage right there on site. He said we do not want to impede vehicle traffic for dog days during the summer, so we have decided to push that back. I mean, they could start it and cause a mess over the summer. It sounds like Tegethoff has decided we're just going to push that back. We're not going to cause a lot of problems and a mess over the summer, especially for dog days. And that's one of the reasons why things are being pushed back to the spring of next year.